So you live in Encinitas, and of course you want to get out there and enjoy it with your dog. But getting from your front door to the beach isn't always a simple walk in the park, is it? Well, this guide is all about helping you find the right trainer so you and your pup can make the most of living in this incredible town. Okay, just picture it for a second. A calm walk on Moonlight Beach as the sun is setting. Or maybe you're grabbing a coffee on the 101 and your dog is just chilling by your feet. No pulling, no barking. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, that's not a pipe dream. It's absolutely achievable, and it all starts with the right training. All right, first up, training for life in Encinitas. Because, let's be honest, it's a unique place. Yeah, I mean, think about the local scene here. You've got busy boardwalks, the sidewalks on the 101 can get packed, and you've got people on skateboards, surfers heading to the water. It is a lot of stimulation. Having a dog that can handle all that calmly, that's what makes your life and theirs so much less stressful and way more fun. Okay, so now that we've set the scene, let's talk about defining what you and your dog actually need to work on. So take a look at this list. Does any of this ring a bell? You know, maybe it's that constant pulling on the leash when you're trying to enjoy the coastal trails. Or maybe you've got a new puppy and you're in the thick of socialization and potty training. Figuring out your main goal is honestly the most important thing you can do before you even pick up the phone to call a trainer. Now, you've basically got two main formats to choose from. In-home training is fantastic for things that happen, well, at home, like going nuts when the doorbell rings or surfing the kitchen counters. It's super customized. Then you've got group classes. These are great for learning to focus when there are other dogs and people around, which is pretty much the reality of life in Encinitas. And hey, if you've recently adopted a dog, this is something you'll really want to keep in mind. The 3-3-3 rule is such a good reminder to be patient. It just takes time for them to decompress and feel safe. A good trainer gets this and will build a plan that works with this adjustment period, not against it. All right, so you know your goals, you have an idea of the format. Now for the big part, finding a quality trainer. Okay, if there's one thing to look for, it's this: positive reinforcement. This is the modern, science-backed way to do things. It's not about correcting bad behavior with fear or punishment. No, it's about teaching your dog what you do want them to do and then rewarding them for it. You're building trust, you're building a relationship. It's just a much better, kinder, and frankly, more effective way to go. I know, this looks like a bowl of alphabet soup, right? But these letters actually mean something. When you see credentials like these, it tells you that a trainer has really put in the work. They've studied, and they're committed to keeping up with the latest, most humane methods. It's a really good sign that you're dealing with a true professional. So, you're ready to start making some calls. Let's talk about what you should be asking. First up, let's just get the money question out of the way, because it's a real factor for everyone. You're generally looking at somewhere between $125 and $220 for one private session here in the Encinitas area. Just having that ballpark figure really helps you plan. And here's a more detailed breakdown. You can see how different formats have different price points, and yeah, buying a package of sessions is usually a better deal. It's good to remember that prices in a place like Encinitas might be a little higher, and that often reflects the trainer's experience and those certifications we just talked about. Think of this as your cheat sheet for when you're on the phone with a potential trainer. You really want to hear them talk about positive reinforcement. You want to know how they'll make a plan that fits your life. And honestly, a really good trainer will be happy to talk through every single one of these points. They won't rush you. Okay, so you've hired a trainer. Now for the fun part, practicing all those new skills around town. And we are so lucky here because Encinitas is basically a giant, perfect training ground. You can work on recall, come, in a safe place like the Encinitas Viewpoint Dog Park. Then, when you're ready, you can take those leash skills to the Santa Lija Lagoon trails. Each spot gives you a new challenge, a new level of distraction, to help your dog learn that sit means sit everywhere, not just in your living room. Which leads to the question pretty much every dog owner in Encinitas asks, what about the beaches? Can I actually take my dog on the sand? And the answer is a big yes. You just have to know the seasonal hours. From November through March, it's pretty much all day. But during that busy season, April to October, you've got to go before 9 in the morning or after 6 at night. And the big rule always is they have to stay on leash. When it comes down to it, training isn't just about stopping your dog from barking or pulling. It's really about building this amazing partnership so you can both get out and enjoy everything that makes this community so special. A well-trained dog is your partner in all of it. So we hope this helps, and we wish you the very best on your journey together.